Megyn Kelly goes, staying silent when you disagree with woke lies gives them power. We must speak up. I agree, actually, Megyn Kelly. I agree that lies in general emboldens and empowers people to destroy. Now, why is it that you refuse to call out the lies of Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens? Because they are your friends. Because you care more about a friendship than you do with the truth. See, if you were really a friend to Tucker Carlson, you would call him out, not just privately, but publicly, because people need to know exactly where you stand. But we already know where you stand now because you've made it abundantly clear. And yet you want to post this. Staying silent when you disagree with woke lies gives them power. We must speak up as an opinion piece. This is to do with the transgender stuff. An entirely separate matter altogether, but you've got Megyn Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. She would much rather stay silent towards Candace and Tucker than to speak up and speak out. Candace has been on an absolute tear recently, and she has been threatening Turning Point USA and Erika Kirk. How about that? Threatening with what, you may be wondering? Threatening that she will expose them. She's waiting for financial reports, ladies and gentlemen, that she can view herself, and then she can, what exactly? I'm going to release them. She hasn't released anything. But of course, she's going to keep you all on the hook, keep you all dangling. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday it was, I know there was a woman where the killer is. Tyler Robinson. Apparently he's not the killer, according to Candace Owens. One thing after the other. Today, it's about who did Kash Patel send to do the crime scene or autopsy or whatever it is. I know who this person is, but hasn't released a shred of evidence at all. Nothing's credible. One bit. And you had someone from Turning Point USA say this, Tyler Bowyer. I am sorry I have to tweet this, but I do. Accusing innocent people, much worse, accusing the people who knew Charlie best, loved him more than just about anyone, and witnessed his death, isn't just wrong. It's baseless mudslinging on the same level as calling someone a Nazi or fascist who is not. Candace, Ian Carroll, Tucker Carlson. It signals to crazy people many evil ideas, thoughts, and feelings. It is calling the good bad and the innocent criminal. Exactly. So Candace, with video after video, her earning millions in the process and lying about everything. It's actually not just evil, but it's downright criminal, if you ask me. Before we get back into Tyler's statement, have a watch of this.
Yeah, I know who had access to Charlie's laptop, and I have questions about that, but I'm going to wait for the financial report to come out, which I'm not handling. And I got question marks about a couple of people over at Turning Point USA. And yeah, I think we should definitely be speaking about these shady pastors. I hope this is the year of the shady pastor. After Operation Mocking Pastor, learning why they can say, oh, we don't take money from Israel, but they take money from an agent of Israel or an organization like the International Fellowship of Christian and Jews, which if you go to their website, it's basically like, hey, Christians, here's what you can do for Jews. There's nothing that's spoken about what Christians are going through. And they flood money into that, and they get you to say that it's like a fellowship program, but then they have you like gathering pastors and paying off people. I mean, it's an ugly business. And I think it's about to all get exposed. I think it was a bad idea to kill Charlie Kirk. That's what, obviously. So it's very strange. I think it would be interesting to learn whether or not that new CEO and surgeon worked on Charlie. That's something that I would like to find out. If you know that information, please send it to us at tips@CandaceOwens.com. Okay. That's not it, though. There were also some other new people, and I forgot to mention the judge that is in the case, that is overseeing the case against Tyler Robinson, is Judge Tony F. Graff Jr. He was recently appointed to the 4th District Court in May, of 2025 by Governor Spencer Cox. I was also informed that the coroner in this case was also brand spanking new. That name has not yet been released. I am told that person is new.
Okay. The worst part of this wicked behavior is that it is putting a target on the backs of the people working to carry out Charlie's work from before and after his murder. This harassment may emotionally or physically sideline them, stopping the work. Can you imagine the amount of people that Candace is influencing? Ian Carroll, Tucker Carlson, influencing about this, about the lies that Candace has been spreading. The amount of people that would no doubt be contacting Turning Point USA, demanding answers, demanding them they speak up, demanding poor Erika Kirk. They have all these demands because Candace is leading the way of the grift. It's more than a grift. It's a disgusting, despicable lie from the pit of hell. She is exploiting the death of a so-called friend, providing zero receipts along the way. So how can anyone trust her? I certainly can't. Why are people trusting Candace Owens? See, these people are giving her exactly what she wants. And she knows it. And you've got Tyler, for example, having to come out and say, I'm sorry. No, mate, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry for tweeting the truth or posting the truth, because the truth is important. It's not just you, but Charlie's closest friends. They have not been exploiting his death for clicks. Instead, they've been carrying on his legacy. They haven't been sharing any of these crazy conspiracy theories, unlike Candace Owens, who claimed to be Charlie's friend. Right. Is that the actions of a true friend? Someone that lies to get money from you? This has been going on now for 3 whole weeks. She's still at it. Millions of dollars in the last 3 weeks. All for what? Every single person who loves Charlie and knew him best will not settle for anything less than the truth throughout the process of grief, investigation, trial, and continuing on without the person who we loved and who we know the world loved. I personally feel Charlie with us every day and has given our people strength to persevere in the darkest hours of our lives. That one sentence, Charlie, he feels Charlie with them. And it's given them strength to persevere in the darkest hours of, they've lost a mentor, a friend, a husband, a father. They've lost someone very, very important. What could Candace Owens care less about? She couldn't care less about any of that. No, in fact, not long after he died, she was already exploiting his death for her clicks. I hope people will seek truth, apologize for getting things wrong along the way, support righteous causes, and strive to not engage with destructive forces that I believe that the devil wants people to promote, to undo the good work that emanates from Turning Point, Charlie, and everything he has left behind. Man, I could not have said that better, even if I tried. Well done, Tyler, for saying that. Chloe Cole goes, the most charitable take I can wrap my head around is that for some, especially those who are already pretty divorced from reality, this is part of a very public grieving process, bargaining specifically. I totally think many people are dealing with it this way. It just gets out of hand when people get over their skis on bad takes. Exactly. Undoubtedly, Candace will see this as a further proof of conspiracy and cover-up from Britta. And Britta's been on the nail. pretty much everything regarding Candace. So Candace threatening Turning Point, threatening Erika Kirk, threatening that she will expose them. They're baseless. They're meaningless. She's meaningless. She's got no character whatsoever. And everyone that is choosing to follow her, they've got no good character either. Birds of a feather. And I'm glad my audience can see right through her. And for the very least, though, ask yourself this. 3 weeks on, why hasn't she provided a shred of evidence? 3 weeks later, not one piece of evidence. Baseless conspiracy theories and lies that she hasn't been able to back up or prove at all. And you guys continue to watch her. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.